Let's open a Flesh and Blood Mistveil collection box. Hey everyone, Escaped Alien here. Today we're going to be checking out a Flesh and Blood product from their new set, Mistveil. So, previously I had opened a similar product to this. It was the Tolarian Community College version of this, but I think this is a really cool product, and it really keeps the collector, player, and consumer in mind. So this is going to come with their decks, and I'll show the box. So you're going to have 3 Blitz decks. So the Enigma, the Nui, and the Zen Blitz decks. It's also going to come with a playmat, so we'll replace this playmat with that one once I pull it out. And you also get 3 booster packs from that set. And I really like that it comes with this box, because it is the conventional size of the 800 count storage boxes, the cardboard boxes that you would buy, but it's themed in Flesh and Blood. So if you were going to open a lot of this particular set, you'd have a nice storage box to keep it all in, and you'd know exactly what set it's from, rather than maybe writing on Sharpie or putting a label on the outside of the box. So I'm pretty excited to get into this. We'll roll through each of the decks as I pull them out so you can see what the contents of the decks are. But before we get into it, let's go ahead and switch to human hands. Now that's better. Alright. So I have opened Flesh and Blood booster boxes before. That was before I started the EA channel. So unfortunately I don't have them on video. But I really like Flesh and Blood artwork, and the gameplay is actually fantastic if none of you have ever played Flesh and Blood. So let's go ahead and get into theme and check out this playmat. And as usual, Flesh and Blood knocks it out of the park. Look at that artwork. Very pretty. And I would say that's par for the course with Flesh and Blood. You just have beautiful artwork, they make great products, and they're very affordable. These Blitz decks are a lot of fun, very easy to pick up the game because of these, so I would definitely recommend it. So I figured we'll go ahead and go through the decks before we get into the packs. So this one is going to be the Zen deck, and just in these, let's go ahead, and I think I'm just going to go use the knife to get into these. So as far as Flesh and Blood goes, I don't collect it like crazy. I would say that they've definitely fostered more of a player's community. That's not to say that there isn't extremely rare cards out there that are very valuable if you do pull them. But I would definitely say that it's a little more of a player's game than a collector's game. And I tend to be pretty casual with gameplay because I don't have a ton of time to play card games, unfortunately, like I used to. As you can see, they have plastic wrap on the outside as well as the inside, so these decks are very well protected. I do my best not to damage any of the cards here. But since I'm a casual player, that's what makes these Blitz decks so great, is basically every single time a set comes out with the Blitz decks, I pick them up. Just so I can get quick games in with friends when they come over. And I don't have to be overly invested in keeping up with the meta and trying to spend money and do all this research to get a competitive deck. So you have your Zen there in Hollow, Crouching Tiger, Tiger Taming Kakara, Mask of Wind's End Whiskers, Heirloom of Tiger Hide, Waves of Aquamarine, Stride of Reprisal, Preserve Tradition, Rising Sun, Setting Moon, Stir the Pot, The Grain That Tips the Scale, Biting Breeze. So you get a decent amount of those in this deck. Harmony of the Hunt, Aspect of Tiger Mind, Flex Claws, Pouncing Key, Untamed, Champion of the Claw, Harmony of the Hunt, Flex Claws, Key Unleashed, Pouncing Key, Untamed, Water the Seeds, Tiger Form Incantation, Wind Chakra, Tiger Form Incantation, and Crouching Tiger. Then you get a little sheet that kind of explains the deck and the difficulty of play. So as I said, super friendly, or rather new person friendly. They literally have the difficult level of play listed on the decks, and you can look this all up online as well. But if you're looking for a cheap game to play, I definitely think Flesh and Blood is a great way to go. So next we're going to check out the Nui deck. Alright, so here is our Hollow Nui. Very beautiful artwork. Beckoning Mistblade, Aqua Seeing Shell, Koi Blessed Kimono, Arousing Wave, Fang Strike, Undertow Stilettos, Slither, Passover, Path Well Traveled, Hiss, decent amount of those. Bonds of Attraction, Bonds of Memory, Desire of Flesh, Impulsive Desire, Mind's Desire, Deep Blue Sea, Rising Tide, Gravekeeping, Tide Chakra, Art of Desire, Body, Bonds of Memory, Desire of Flesh, Double Trouble, Impulsive Desire, Mind's Desire, and Venomous Bite. There is your little cheat sheet with the difficulty on it. And Enigma. Mystic Illusionist. Gonna have to clean this knife soon. It's got a lot of gunk from all the card product that I open on it now. Alright, more beautiful artwork. Look at that. So there's our Enigma card. Spectral Shield, Cosmo, Scroll of Ancestral Tapestry, Truths Retold, Heirloom of Rabbit Hide, Uphold Tradition, Skywalker Keikoi, A Drop in the Ocean, Homage to Ancestors, Preserve Tradition, Rising Sun, Setting Moon, Waning Vengeance, Big Blue Sky, Moon Chakra, Spill Over, Astral Etchings, Essence of Ancestry Mind, First Tenet of Chi, Moon, Second Tenet of Chi, Tide, Single-Minded Determination, Solitary Companion, Vengeful Apparition, Waxing Spectre, Haze Shelter, Spectral Manifestations, Battlefront Bastion, and Spectral Shield tokens. So it looks like this is going to be the most challenging difficulty of deck to play. Alright, so now that we've gone over the decks, we'll go ahead and open our 3 packs, see if we don't get lucky with any hits. So it looks like they did go back to paper packs. Interesting. So it's paper with some foiling over it. Beckoning Mistblade, Slither. So these are going to be our token cards denoted by the T in the bottom left corner. And then let's go over our pack. Haze Shelter, Biting Breeze, Hiss, Sigil of Solitude, Harmony of the Hunt, Venomous Bite, Vengeful Apparition, Battlefront Bastion, Nimblism, A Drop in the Ocean, Truce Retold, Heirloom of Rabbit Hide. So there's a rare for us. Essence of Ancestry Soul, there's another rare. And then we get a Hollow Spillover common. Next pack. The reason why Flesh and Blood did the paper packs is because they were trying to be a little more environmentally friendly. Crouching Tiger token, Beckoning Mistblade, and I believe those paper packs are actually recyclable. So we have Companion of the Claw, the Bonds of Memory, Solitary Companion, Breed Anger, Intimate Inducement, Sigil of Solitude, First Tenet of Chi, Tide, Fact-Finding Mission, Wounding Blow, Path Well Traveled, Skybody Kekoi, a Tide Chakra for a rare, Moon Chakra for a rare, and then we have a Haunting Spectre for a rare. Alright, let's see what we get in this last pack here. So, 2 tokens here, Fang Strike and Spectral Shield. Sigil of Solitude, Harmony of the Hunt, Mind's Desire, Solitary Companion, Tiger Form Incantation, Bonds of Memory, Battlefield Bastion, Nimble Strike, First Tenet of Chi Wind, Preserve Tradition, Skycrest Kikoi, a rare Astral Etching. Alright, so there's a Mystic Manifestation, a Miragi, and then our common Hollow Breed Anger. So it looks like that's going to be our highest hit. Didn't have too high of expectations as far as, you know, just getting 3 kind of throw-in packs with the decks. I was mainly after the decks and this beautiful playmat, so I'm pretty stoked on that. But another beautiful looking set by Flesh and Blood. I just think LSS is doing a fantastic job with Flesh and Blood. If you're into this kind of artwork and pretty complex gameplay, there's always something to do on a turn, which is really fun. It's not like kind of one of the flaws of MTG, although MTG is a fantastic game, is you can get Mana Drought or Mana Flood. In this game, because your cards are also your resources, you always have something to do, which is super nice, that you never kind of don't have a move. And it's also interesting gameplay how you start off at your strongest and then it's kind of more like a real fight, right? Like you don't necessarily get stronger throughout a fight, you start losing energy and you start getting beat up, so you have to be a little more careful about your moves and kind of getting weaker, not having as much energy. I definitely think Flesh and Blood is here to stay, and frankly I'd like to start, you know, getting into opening it a little bit more and exploring the sets a little bit more. I feel like they always stay within a reasonable range of costs, so very cool game. But anyways, I appreciate you guys coming and checking out Mistveil with me for this product. I definitely think it's a good intro product. I think it's about $50 if you wanted to buy your own. I always appreciate it if you want to leave me a like and a comment. Let me know what you think about Flesh and Blood in this set. Till next time, this has been Escaped Alien. Peace.